What's up, everybody? DeAngelo here. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. And this video is going to be on, should I get a loan for Amazon FBA or CPA marketing? Now, I actually get this question all the goddamn time. Like, people always like, oh, dude, should I get a loan? My mom offered me a loan. My dad offered me a loan, or the bank offered me a loan. And, what do you think should I do? Should I get this loan? Now, obviously, I don't want to be in the predicament, or in a position, I should say, to tell you to go get a loan. Because there's going to be the people who get a loan and they're going to be like, the hundreds of other Team DeAngelo members I've seen fabulous success. Oh my God, I love you so much. I'm making tens of thousands of dollars a month and all this stuff, right? But there's also going to be those people that go and get out a loan. They don't do shit. Then they're going to blame me, right? Because they didn't take this shit seriously, or it was emotional money, or the person was hounding them down for it, and all this other stuff. So there's a lot of different factors. So I'm not going to tell you to go get a loan, and I'm not going to tell you to not go get a loan. I'm just going to tell you what I would do, and just basically just put this information out there, and you guys can do with it whatever you want. Now, when it comes to Amazon FBA, I actually would tell someone to go get a loan, because you can't lose money with Amazon FBA. Come on, let's just be 100% serious here. You can't lose money with Amazon FBA if you're doing retail arbitrage, because when it comes to retail arbitrage, with Amazon, you have all the information right there. You know exactly how much it's going to sell for. You know roughly how long it's going to take to sell. You know how many competitors you have. Everything is laid out on a goddamn silver platter. You can't lose money with Amazon FBA. But when it comes to CPA marketing, it's a completely different ballgame. You will lose money. That is 100% guaranteed. Every single CPA marketer has lost money on a CPA campaign. It happens. There's going to be some times where you spend $500 on a native ad campaign and you only make $200. You make $100. You make $300. You make $400. Or you break even. It's going to happen, right? It's not like, again, how Amazon FBA is, where everything is laid out for you and all you got to do is just put something in the box and you're good to go. Now, I'm not saying Amazon is the best thing since cake and ice cream, because you can get your account shut down for literally no reason at all. You're going to have customers steal from you. These are guarantees as well. You can get your account shut down at any reason, for no reason at all. Boom, account gone, right? Your customers are going to steal from you. So you just got to take those L's. You got to take those losses or whatnot. But for a regular, everyday, typical person, it is so much easier for them to do Amazon FBA than it is to do CPA marketing, because all you're doing with Amazon FBA is just putting shit in a box. That's it. Literally, I'm about to go into this little Dollar Tree right here, in this Petco and, these other little stores over here. And I'm about to scan some products, see how much I can make in profit. I'm going to buy those products, put them in the box, send them to Amazon, and then collect my payments whenever they sell. That's it. And if it doesn't sell, I got to get them sent back to me, take it back to the store, and get my money back. So you cannot lose money. You might lose a few dollars on shipping. That's it. But any real money, you're not going to lose money in Amazon FBA. It just doesn't happen. The only people who lose money in Amazon FBA when they're doing retail arbitrage are people who lower their price. And those are people, who aren't losing money. You are giving money away. That's your fucking fault. No one told you to drop your price. You chose to do that. So you didn't lose money. You gave money away. Very simple. But again, when it comes to CPA marketing, you have to go into the red to see the green. You got to find out if, this person if this campaign works better on iPhone or Android, or, if it works better on Sprint or T-Mobile, or if it works better, with Firefox or Chrome. And then you got to do all this stuff. There's a lot of different things that go on when it comes to CPA marketing. But again, I'm not down to CPA marketing by any means. You guys know that's how, one of the ways I made my first $100,000, with CPA marketing. And you don't need a whole bunch of money to get started. I took, $200 to $400 or something like that with the campaign I showed you guys. And then we literally documented it every single day and turned it into 45 grand in the course of a month and a half. Anybody can do this stuff. It's not difficult. You just need to test, but you need to get to the point where you know how to test, where you have that mindset. Because if you get into this with emotional money, it's not gonna be easy for you to make simple decisions, because you're like, oh man, I spent $200 so far and I've only made $75. Maybe I should just take my losses, right? Maybe I should just give that person their money back and just pay them back when I get paid. That's what it's going to be for a lot of people, because they're not going to be able to handle that, losing that money like that, So they're like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna just fall back and I'm just not going to do this, right? And then they're going to get into it again and they're going to do the same process over and over and over. So it's scary, when it comes to CPA marketing, because you will lose money. That simple. you know? So if it comes down to you just getting a loan, because I know I kind of jumped away from there a little bit from the whole loan situation, but I wanted to explain everything, you know. But when it comes to getting a loan for Amazon FBA, I would just say yeah, because I mean, again, you cannot lose money doing Amazon FBA unless you choose to give money away, and that's your fault. You're not losing money. But with CPA marketing, there's just so many different variables. Now, there are a lot of great things about CPA as well. I should mention these, you know, since I've been talking about all the good stuff about Amazon. Like with CPA marketing, you know, if you got a campaign that's doing 5x, you control how much money you make. So let's say I get, let's say I got a campaign that's doing 5x and I spend $1,000 today. I just made $5,000 today. That's simple. Get paid next week, no problem. Or the same day, depending on which network you're in, right? Just like that. Over and done with. But when it comes to you know, like work, it actually requires quite a bit of work for CPA marketing. So I mean, it's really hard to give someone a definite yes or no answer when it comes to CPA marketing, because I don't know you, you know, like I don't know your work ethic. I don't know how serious you're going to take this. You know, I don't know like a lot of different things. Like CPA marketing completely changed your life. It changed mine. It bought this car right here in 4 days, right? Like you can do a lot of stuff with CPA marketing, but it all depends on how serious you are about it, you know, and what you're going to put into it. You know, what are your expectations? Like, how is your current mindset? What's your, you know, your affiliate marketing status right now? Are you a complete beginner? Like, how much money you're going to be taking out? Like, do you see all these questions that come up when it comes to CPA marketing? But when Amazon FBA, yeah, that's it. But when it comes to CPA marketing, again, there's just so many different variables. So to give you guys a super simple answer, because I know I'm trying to end this video here or whatnot, so it don't get too long or whatever. But if you can pay back the loan in 1 month, I mean, not 1 month, but you know, if you can take a 1 month of your salary, right, and let's say you just pay them back $100, $200 a month, and it's not going to hurt you, and it's like, it could be like your disposable income. Let's say you did your math and you checked your numbers and you turn out you're spending $200 a month on lunch when you go to work every month. You can cut that rate out, right? Sandwich it out. And that's what you have to do, and you just pay them back. So if they're not going to be hounding you down and stuff like that, again, you know your friends and family better than I do. If they're not going to hound you down, they're not going to be on your ass over a little bit of money or however much it is. They're not going to be calling you every other day. And if they fall on hard times, they're, you know, going to be knocking and banging on your door and all that stuff. If you have those type of people that's not going to be doing that, then I would say go to friends and family, because, you know, well, I would say I would go to friends and family because, you know, you're not gonna have to worry about interest rate, and then, you know, they're friends and family. So obviously they know if you fall on hard times or your campaign starts doing bad or whatever, they might lower the payment to $100 versus $200 or something like that, you know? But again, you know your friends and family way better than I do. But if you don't have those type of people, obviously the only option is to go to a bank, and then, you know, I would only take out as much as like a month's salary. That's it. So if you make $2,000 a month, max I would go is $1,500, $2,000, and then I would play accordingly to that that particular that particular budget. So if you make $1,500 to $2,000 a month, if you want to be super comfortable, you could do Facebook ads, right? Because you can get away with like $500 and do Facebook ads. So you could do Facebook ads. If you want to push it, if you really want to push the envelope, I don't even want to tell you to go do native advertising or anything along those lines, to be for real. But you can probably go to like a PPC network, stuff like that. Yeah. I'm still thinking about the native stuff, but yeah, I wouldn't recommend native advertising. That's just too small of a budget, because you're going to have to buy a course. That's going to be like an easy $500 to $1,500 just for that alone. So I would say go to a, stick to the small stuff with a budget like that. Maybe Facebook, you know, Bing, Google, YouTube, you know, ads, stuff like that. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I know this is like one of those videos. So like I said, I'm trying to think of all the possibilities and stuff like that, you know, because I don't want anyone, again, to go, because I know there's going to be someone that still blames me, or, you know, whatever, if they go get a loan, because they basically like, oh, well, you told me to go get a loan, even though I just said you can just do whatever you want with this information here. So I'm trying to really give out all the best information that I can here, and really point out all the possibilities that could happen, so someone can really make a really good informed decision. Like I said, with CPA marketing, it's not like Amazon FBA. You don't know all your information. You have to find your information out. You are 100% guaranteed to lose money in Amazon FBA. I mean, in CPA marketing. So it really just depends, you know. If they're not gonna hound you down for the money, you know you can pay it back if everything goes to shit. If you can pay back the money, if you lose every single penny and you can still pay it back, then personally I would get the loan because I'm willing to take that risk, you know. But if you are expecting, you know, to make millions of dollars, if you have unrealistic expectations and stuff like that, especially when it comes to CPA marketing, then I would say no. Now, again, like I said, CPA marketing is amazing. You can really make a lot of money with CPA marketing. You can go from zero to tens of thousands of dollars in a single month like that, right? You don't have to go out and, you know, scan products. You don't have to, you know, try to put boxes in your car and take them to UPS. You don't have to do all this other stuff when it comes to CPA marketing. You literally set up an ad campaign, boom. 5 minutes later, you're seeing results. Literally that simple and that quickly. So CPA marketing is very fast money as well, but that's pretty much it. If you guys got some questions, simply put them down below. You know, I'll probably put like a summary of this video here in the comment section or something like that, because like I said, I know this was one of those videos I was like super bouncy and really squirrely on, and I was hopping from one subject to another. But it's just like, again, there's just so many different factors, and I really want to make sure that I give you guys a really good, you know, type of video here so you guys can just like watch it and make a really good informed decision on your current situation or whatnot. Because again, it could be amazing. You can take out a loan and make tens of thousands of dollars, pay the shit back next week. It could be that, it could go that sweet for you. Or you can spend the whole $2,000 and make $1,000 and be $1,000 in the hole and be like, you know what, I'm gonna cut my losses and then have to pay back that $1,000. So it depends on you at the end of the day. But that's pretty much it. I'm gonna end it right there. Don't forget to like, subscribe.